About that far out. 2, 3, 4. Now, see the difference? When I'm doing this, my arms are straight. This is the only time when I bend in and I do those 4. Then I get straight again. Palm up, palm down, hand on the sacrum. I bring the knee way back. I put all my weight on that sacrum, and I put my arm with my leg, and I kind of hold it there, just to kind of compress. And then with that, I kind of roll that sacrum, and roll it the other way, roll it. And a lot of you guys are having a hard time holding pressure here. Even if you put your hand here, I've got quite a bit of pressure there. Hook that scapula with this part of your hand, stretch. See how I palm? A lot of you guys are bending your arms. I kind of just put my chest between there. Stretch here. Remember, if I don't know where you're going next, just keep on stretching. He doesn't know that I don't know. To there. Next, what we did last week, and I'll bring it here.
Oh, I can see.
You can see good?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I could get you binoculars.
I know this.
Okay, you do know it. Come down, you're going to hit a point, and what I do is I bring my left knee forward. And the point is, if her hip bone is right there, it's just above her hip bone, right? That iliac crest of her hip, right in there, there's kind of a soft spot. I put this thumb there, and I put that thumb next to it, and then I just start to work down. A lot of you guys are going to be going on an angle. I want you to still be straight up and down as you come down on it. A little bit of an angle here. And again, just to show you, here's her hip bone right there, and I'm just working right down on an angle there. After I do that, I spin, and the trick is to bring your right leg against the table, your left knee against the table. Take that same point, and just kind of like you did before when you came down urinary bladder 2 and out on an angle. You're actually on urinary bladder 1 point right there, and you're still going to come out on that same angle. You come on that angle to gallbladder 30 right there. Okay? Your arms want to be straight, and your legs, see how my legs are? So bring your right leg back. This leg back. Yes. Exactly. So you do that twice. So you've done this twice, and you've done that twice. Now, we're going to work, and that's not really a meridian, this here. They're just areas we're trying to open up here. And then we're going to bring our hand back on the sacrum. A lot of you guys will bring your hand up on the back. It's okay. I like to bring it on the sacrum. And then you see this gluteal fold. A lot of you guys will start palming right there. I want you to not be up here, but not be down there. Right where that fold is, that gluteal fold. I just kind of hooked that part of my hand, and that's straight over the top. And this is where a lot of you guys get confused, but it's the opposite leg. And you're going to do urinary bladder all the way down. You're going to be right on top. Okay? So it's important to keep that leg right on top. So here, palming down. 1, 2, and I'm softer here but firm. 3, 4, and I just do soft behind the knee. 5, 6, 7, and right in the middle. 8, 9, and 10. You do that twice. Do it again, palming down. Then thumb. Put your thumb right in the middle there. Now remember, urinary bladder here has 2 meridians. And it kind of Z's, and then it goes to 1 again. So it has 2, but we're just going to do right in the middle. We're just going to move the chi right from the middle. 1, 2, 3. See how I'm up on my fingers? 4, 5, 6. Soft behind the knee. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 to there. You get 13, and that's good. Then you would do that again. Okay? Now, we're going to do that line on my pants is gallbladder meridian. That line on the side of her leg is gallbladder meridian, and it's actually here on the side here too. So if I roll the leg over to get it here, it's okay, but I want to get right here. So that's hard. That's a hard one to get, because if you guys are having problems going straight down, that should be easier. This one, you have to go actually from the side, so it's a little tricky. So to get that, you have to go like this.
Sumo.
Open your legs more. I know it's kind of a weird thing, but it's like this. And then I kind of hook my elbow on my hip here. I hold her hip, and I get that gallbladder meridian. Palm it again. I'm not doing it too hard on her, but I could make her jump.
Well, it's also the IT bands.
IT band right there. Yeah. See how I'm holding her hip here, so I'm actually bringing it. See how I do this? Kind of scissors. So as I push here, I kind of keep it stable at the very least. Now, thumb it. Put the thumb there. And you can have your arm bent, but see how I'm using my both knees? First time, I just thumb it down. Second time, I get ready, because where am I going? Second time, I'm going to do the stretches on the leg. We're going to go into the stretch routine. So to do that, I have to have this hand ready right there in the gluteal fold. And there's a way to do this when you're working on people's glutes and butts where it actually feels right and good. It's like you're kind of connecting on a deeper level, and you're kind of getting firm in there, and you're kind of just holding it. See, that kind of creates like, it's like that achy good. It's not like a pokey thing. That takes some time to learn that. So the second time through, as I'm thumbing, as I get down here, I get my palm ready right there. And I'll show you what's going to happen, because I'm going to go right into a stretch. Then I take the web of my hand, I put it right over the Achilles heel, and I actually roll my hand that way. I change my body again, and I stretch. So I push on here and I stretch, and I stretch, and then as I stretch, I just carve a little bit. But the carving is deep. It's deep. There's a difference. So it's this way, watch. It's a deep carving. It's not, it's more this deep carving. Then we go into the stretch routine. Very important that you guys practice stretching today. Stretch routine. Again, we bring the leg up. Now, when you bring it up, that's what you'll do. You'll usually grab it like that, and that's incorrect. You want to grab the foot. And that's because that's also going to give you some stretchability on the ankle. If you grab it here, look, everything above your hand is not getting stretched. You grab it here, you also have a longer lever to work with. You could do this if you're mindful of it later, but here's where we want to grab it. Take a deep breath, and what I show everybody is isolate the lower back. Either put your arm across or like this, and I'll show you why. Because on people who have tight quads, when you go to stretch here, their hips will come up. Because their quads are tight, to compensate for it, their hips will come up. And you'll really not get a good assessment about how tight to go because their hips are compensating for that. If I isolate this, I'll know exactly how far to go. And it also protects their lower back from having some kind of weirdness. Important for you. So look, stretch. Now, and this is good, that's good. You're using your hip. I like that. I like that. You really want to. Later on, I'll show you could do from the side. You could roll it out. There's stretch 1, 2, 3 to there. Okay, where do you want to go? There's several places to go. We could do this stretch, which I showed you. Come up. See, I'm holding the foot, and I'm rolling the ankle. Rolling the ankle. There's this stretch. Then there's stretching the calf muscle. A lot of you guys, when you do this, you'll bring the leg forward. That's not going to get you a good stretch. The further back into here, the better it is. So what I do is I put my hand over the top, and look how deep I could stretch this. I can actually really stretch it. Look at that. I put all my weight there. I'm pulling up here and pushing down here. And as I come up, I squeeze the Achilles. So smoothly it looks like that. And I'm really squeezing deep on that Achilles. And then the last one, she's holding a little bit. I put it there. Look, and I grab it here, pull up here, and I get a deep stretch. And that just popped a bone right here in my sternum. On me. Right, so that's what's good. Like when you're doing it right, you're getting some healing too. So let me show you that routine from the
What was
beginning.
that very last one that you did?